Hi everyone, it's Vickie Kello, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Brisbane. Happy Monday. Hopefully this comes up soon on the iPad. Here we go. A little bit early, so let me know once you're on. Hi Glenda. Happy birthday. Hi Lisa. All right, so we've still got a couple of minutes until we're scheduled to be on. I'm just a bit early. I didn't know whether I was actually even going to make tonight. I left work at lunchtime today. I was not feeling, well, not long after lunch. I was not feeling very well at all. So I was very close to cancelling, but I'm feeling okay now. I've had some dinner. So I'm not sure what it was, but something got me good. Hi, Marnie. All right, so I got in the post this week this lovely card from Anita saying you are amazing. And how nice does it look in the wild wheat? It is not my favouriteest colour, but she's done a good job. Hi, Kerry. So when I saw this, I'm like, not my colour. But this is what she's used here, and it looks really good. So Anita has done well. So that was very nice of that to arrive. And then I got this one. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Shauna. You don't usually make a live. I got this one from Mum. She actually, hi, Julie. So that came this week too, which was nice. So there to go with my other birthday cards. So, and we still have one more day of October. So for the month of October, we are celebrating my birthday, but mainly my Stampin' Up anniversary, because I joined Stampin' Up on the 23rd of October. So this year, I have now been a demonstrator for 10 years because I joined on the 23rd of October in 2013. So, to celebrate that, anybody who has placed an order with me during the month of October will be sent one of these little tokens, and they're scratch-off tokens, in a card next month as a little thank you, congratulations. So this is in addition to what I normally send. So anybody who places an order with me to the value of over $50, I usually send them like a pack of gems or something like that. Hi, Carrie. So I usually post a pack of gems with that. So this is going to be in addition to that as well. And if you placed 2 orders with me, then you will receive 2 tokens during October. So there's still one day to get in on this. So these tokens say anything from free pack of gems, $10 off your next order, free postage. Hi, Sue. There's lots of different things. Now, because there's the scratchies over them, I don't know which is which. So I shuffle them up. I've got no idea. And they're out of cardboard, so I can't read what's behind them either, because I've printed them on the basic white cardboard so that you can't see what's behind them. So I'll include these in everyone's cards, like thank you cards, starting next week, or starting in the middle of this week. I probably won't get to them till next week, let's be honest. And then to redeem, you just obviously have to send me a picture of this. Hi, Megan. But I've got 8 people that have placed orders with me so far in October. So there's still plenty of these, and there's still one day if you're interested in that. We also still have the joining special. So I've had 2 lovely new team members join me this month. This month's special is, because Stampin' Up! Is celebrating their 35 years in business. So they started in America. I think they've only been in Australia for 25 years. It took them a while before they came to Australia. But they've been in business for 35 years. They're having a sale. So their sign-on deal, or they're having a special sign-on deal. So if you want to become a demonstrator during the month of October, so you've only got one day left, it is either 35% off the normal signing price. So to sign on, it's usually $169 and you get $235 worth of product. If you sign on during October, it reduces down to $109.25 or 75. I can't remember which one. It's $109 something. Or you can get 35% more kit. So you pay $169, and instead of getting $235, you get $317.25 or 75. It's the other one, of more product of your choice. So it's a pretty good deal to sign on at the moment. But that will finish tomorrow. So, as I was not feeling very well, I have not prepped anything at all. I was very close to not even doing this live. I decided I'm going to put together the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. So I've just opened it. I've actually bought 2 of these kits because one I want to put together as the advent. I've seen so many other people use the items in this kit and make cards out of them. So I want to do that too. So I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, but tonight, because I've not prepped anything, I am making the advent calendar itself. So to show you how to put it together, to anyone that's a little bit crafty. So they come with, oh, Marnie, I only just opened mine today, so I'm nearly in the same boat. It came last week as well. I ordered 2 of them because I couldn't decide. So it comes with all the envelopes. It comes with everything you need, right? It comes with the twine. No, it's probably me. I've had really bad internet the last couple of days. I don't know, even working, it's been terrible. So I don't know what I can do about that. Now these pegs, so what I really liked about these is they're not, I thought when I first saw it that they were going to be those really tiny pegs that don't hold anything. These are actually pretty sturdy pegs, so they would hold a bit. So I really like that. So you get your bag of pegs. No, it's me, ladies. My internet has been terrible for the last couple of days. Red gems. Dimensionals, and then all your cutout bits. So let's poke the bits out. Now there's no stamp or anything in this, so you don't need to add anything. If you want to make them into cards, you might want to add a sentiment stamp or something, but if you are making them into the advent calendar like I am tonight, then you don't need anything in addition to what you're doing. Yes, can everyone wish Glenda a happy birthday? It's her birthday today. I might hang mine on my Chrissy chair. Oh, that sounds nice. Marnie? Well, I was just deciding here. So I folded this one over because I was working out what can fit in here. So, a gift card fits in here nicely with plenty of room. I'm actually thinking, so you could stick money in here. You wouldn't want anything too bulky because obviously, like, it's not the biggest envelope. But I was going to see whether, now that Carrie's on, whether she's got any Pokemon cards that are still in a packet. And if she could give me the measurements of those, because my son is just getting into Pokemon. So I was thinking I could stick some Pokemon cards in here and use as an advent calendar this year for him. Chocolates, they'd have to be really flat chocolates. Actually, well, and see, and chocolates melt, but I've got these ones. Hang on. Here's one I prepared earlier. This is chocolate from Aldi. I buy it in a bar, a block, and it comes like 5 in a packet. That's a little bit tall, but it will fold over, but not where it's already scored. But there is enough room there. If you move the score line, you could peg that and that would be fine, I think. But you'd want something pretty flat because see how bulky that gets then? So maybe a furry friend, because they're pretty flat. They might be flatter than this. Good old Aldi chocolate. But yeah, there's not a lot of give, like the envelopes are not gusseted or anything. So you want something that's pretty flat. But money, gift cards would get expensive in there. Even Pokemon cards in every single one would be expensive because they're not cheap. So I am just poking everything out here. You could put little notes in there of little fun activities to do or a nice prayer, things like that. So those would be pretty nice. And you could laminate the card so that you could do it again next year and stuff. So go and see the Christmas lights or like family fun activities and things like that. That would be a good idea to put in here. Make up some little cards that fit there with a little activity or a prayer or a wish or a blessing or something on there. That might be a great idea. So I think this is only, I can't remember. I think this is $34 maybe. But I think it's quite reasonable for all the stuff that you get in here. And it will store flat, pretty much flat. So you could use it again and again if you keep it nicely and put it in like a zippy bag or something when you take it down. But the other, so I reckon this would make a great gift idea, but the other Christmas gifting tags that we had as a kit, they're currently not available. They were so popular, they've sold out for the time being. You could put T2 tea bags. Oh, that would work. Yes, stickers. Oh, yes. They're great ideas. Caramello koala, that would probably fit. It might get a bit fat. My only concern with chocolate, like that's all right if you live somewhere where it snows, but in Brisbane where it's going to be 40 degrees, probably not a great idea having chocolate in there because it will melt. but I think they would fit. And then Marnie's put jewellery as well. That's another great idea. It would get very costly. Because even if you did like a Pandora bracelet or something like that and put charms in each one so that you gave a full Pandora bracelet, that would be very costly. But it was nice. Yes, I think we're all looking forward to Christmas this year, Julie. Hunter's only got 4 weeks of school left. Like, it's ridiculous. So I have to be so organised with teachers' gifts and everything like that because I don't have much time. So there's a lot of these wreaths, but I'm loving the fact that I can just punch them out of cardstock and I don't actually have to sit here and die cut them myself because somebody else has already done that. Oh, nice, Julie. Well, all those Christmas cards that I made the other day with the Oh Holy Night, I sent them to a friend overseas and she just received them and she really liked them. So that was lovely. All right, couple more to do. And then we can start putting them together. Now you could decorate these how you like, or you could follow the instructions. I'm going to follow the instructions. We do have class on Saturday, Megan. And I have my first Sip and Stamp event on Friday night. And I have got 3 lovely ladies coming to that, which I'm super pleased about. So that's exciting. Okay, we'll put the branches and stuff over here. So it's going to be a very busy weekend for me. All right. Let's have a look. Number 1 has this and a wreath. I'm just following. So there are full instructions on here on how to put the bits together, but you can also just look at the pictures if you want. Oh. Well, I would have done that the other way. So, see, they've done it on the back and the fold comes over the front. How interesting is that? Good thing I probably looked at the instructions. Okay, because I was doing it the other way. So it says, you were right, Vickie, it's 34. Ah, thanks, Marnie, for looking. Okay, so we have a wreath. Now, I'm thinking, see, they've got... Oh, how interesting is this? They stick the wreath onto the peg by the look of that. So that then, right. Best get the instructions out and do this properly then, hey? Otherwise I'll mess it up. So these glue dots are amazing. They're double-sided. So you can just pop them on and then take the backing off. Or you can use normal glue dots. but I also want to, I like doing the kit with only the stuff that they provide you, so that then you can demonstrate and show to people, actually, I didn't need to use anything else. I just used what you gave me. Okay, so that goes on there. The glue dots, I think we're going to use seal on that after I've just said that, because that's going to make things a bit quicker on there. That, and then we have our little bow. And do you think that's dimensional? Oh yes, it's, oh look, they even give you instructions to cut the dimensional in half. Let's get scissors, because we'll be doing a few of these, so I'm just going to cut the whole lot in half here, so I don't have to keep doing that. That's clever, isn't it? Okay. So then the bow goes down the bottom here. And then we've got some gems. Oh, one of my gems fell off. All these are like sequins. They're a little bit different to gems. They're a bit flatter. Okay, so we want, looks like we've got like 5 or something on here. Please don't let me like this kit. That's my whole aim in life, Julie, is for you to like the kit and purchase. No. If only it was that easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll stick another one on the bow there to get the 6. Right. I think number 1 is done. And then that just goes on here and closes that up. So, hi Jane. I'm so naughty. So now that we've been talking, ladies, you want to make sure that because the decoration is on the peg or clasp, whatever you want to call it. In Australia, we call these pegs. That you, like a gift card could fit in there, because the peg will still go over that. This chocolate, I don't think will do that now, because it'll be in the road of the peg. So, and like this is the Aldi chocolate, but I think Fairy Friends, like it's a bit thinner, but I think they're just as long. So that might be an issue. But gift cards, the Pokemon cards maybe, they should still fit in there, hopefully. I might take Pokemon cards out of the packaging or fold the packaging to fit. But that the decoration is on the peg, so you don't actually get the full envelope. So I think that's a trick to take note of what can and can't go in here. All right, so let's look for number 2, because it then, now this is designed to go this way. How nice is that? Right, so it says 4 glue dots on that. We're just going to use seal, because those glue dots are going to take me all night to do that. But if you don't have seal, you've got the glue dots there. And this is cut perfectly, so it fits in there. That's nice, isn't it? And then on the peg, for this one, we've got the holly and the berries. Right. Okay, so these we'll stick glue dots on because they'll be painful otherwise. It is cute, isn't it, Julie? All right, not ideal with very long nails. And I swear, when I went and got my nails done last week, the lady forgot to trim them. So these are longer than normal, considering I just got them done. And this fits in here really nicely, like it's just made for it to sit over the top of that. Because my nail lady has been encouraging me to lengthen my nails because I've got the world's smallest nail bed. So I think this is her way of doing that. Just forgetting to trim them. Okay, and that goes on there. And then this one gets folded over. That looks very crooked now. Wonder if I can get that up. Probably not. It's handmade. It'll be hanging on a wire anyway, but it's very crooked now that I've seen that. And that closes that. How nice is that? Do we have any gems on this one? Oh, it does say the berries are put on with dimensionals to give them a bit of pop. But anyways, I've just stuck them flat. That's okay. So number 2 is done. So each design is very similar. So all these are done exactly the same. So let's do them really quickly because that was a very quick. Being a commercial cleaner, it's not practical to have nice nails, so they get cut short. Yes. Well, even me typing, like I can't type with long nails, so, you know, how many of these have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have seen lots of other ladies create cards and stuff with this because I know some people go, I don't use advent calendars, and they've made very nice cards out of these the contents of the kit. Hence why I bought a second kit so that I could do that too. Because I'm like, oh, that would be nice to show that. But tonight I'm just making the kit as it was designed. Because some people will like this as well. All right. Because you could use these pockets on the front of a card. You don't have to use the numbers. And put gift cards or money or something in it then. And that'd be all right because you're only doing it on one card type thing. So the card and the gift could be the same thing for a person, because I give a couple of gift cards to my stepson and his partner. So that's a nice way to give them that. All right. Pop this on the pegs. These don't actually take all that long to put together if you follow the instructions and look first before you start putting it together, rather than just thinking you know what you're doing like I did. If you didn't do it as an advent calendar, then you'll have 24 pegs that you can use for another craft project. I don't know how you would incorporate the pegs on a card, but you could try. Oh, this is not working. So did everyone have a nice weekend? I didn't actually do a lot of craft on the weekend, which was nice because the weekend before I spent an awful lot of time in my craft room. So I need to get details out for my December class. I'm in the midst of cutting everything for the retreat that Chrissy and I are doing, which is in a couple of weeks now. So that was busy doing that the weekend before. This weekend I just chilled and didn't do. Went to bingo with a friend on Friday night. I haven't been to bingo for a few years. What am I doing for the December class? Well, I was doing the Oh Holy Night paper, but I think I'm going to do the, like, incorporate the brightly gleaming paper onto that. Because I really like that a lot. So I think that's the paper that we'll use. And I've got one project in mind that I want to do. Just coming up with the others. All right, now I think I will use one of these dimensionals on these berries. So one will be flat, the other ones will be lifted up. I'll use a full dimensional because that can go in the middle. And then I've got to start I'm in Sydney for a week, and this is why I need to get the November class sorted, because I'm in Sydney for a week for work. The last week of school I'm actually in Sydney. So I've got the retreat and then I fly to Sydney on the Tuesday. After that, so I need to get myself organised because I'll be away for a week. What a time to go to Sydney. I went to Sydney last year around this time too. I think it was the first week in December. No, the second week in December, I think. It always seems to coincide that they want us down this time. It was supposed to be the week after, but I'm on holidays that week. So hence another reason why I need to get my class ready, because I'm in Sydney for a week and then I come back and then I'm on holidays for a week. So I'm essentially out of my house and my office for 2 weeks. So if I don't have my stuff organised, no one's going to be here to post it and have it ready to my class participants. And an online class won't work without a class kit or materials. So I need to get busy. All right, so those ones are now done. I might come back to the other number ones that were very similar. Let's look at these ones here. I do like this gold. And if you're using this on cards, you can just cover up the numbers, like with something else, and still have a gold border. How do these go on? Oh, they go on the bottom of the thing. Okay, that's simple. All right. This is even simpler than I thought it was going to be. I love this. This would make an awesome class too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we do 6. All right, let's put all the stickies on the numbers. And they just go here. 1. And then Chrissy and I have got the, after our retreat, we're doing a, like a charity event at the same church that we're doing the retreat at, where we're collecting food and Christmas cards for hampers, and we're going to make some Christmas cards. And the idea is behind that is that you pay a nominal fee. I think we've put down $15, and you make 4 Christmas cards, 2 of 2 designs, and then you take 2 cards home with you and you leave 2 cards with us, and they can go with the hampers that you've just helped contribute. And then the rest of the proceeds, like the Chrissy and I will take a small fee for our admin stuff. Oh, they should have been on these ones. There's different envelopes. Anyway, so 2 should be on here and 4 should be on here. I've done them all on there. Doesn't matter. We'll change it up. I think that's so that it's a different envelope each thing. Hi, Renee. Yes. See, I'm going to have the first 12 envelopes probably all the same. I don't know. Either way, maybe take more notice of that when you're putting it together. My envelopes are going to be very similar, but that's okay. I can change around all the numbers because who says an advent calendar has to be in order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it does not appear that you get leftovers in this kit. Okay, it's saying this is here with a dimensional. Do we cut these dimensionals in half? It does not say. And then that gets stuck to the peg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then the rest of the proceeds from the event will go to the church, and they can add some additional items to the hampers, maybe like fresh bread or something like that. Do we have gems on this one? No gems. Right. Well, I think, oh, there's gems on the other thing, because I'm like, there's going to be too many gems left over, but there might not be. So that's pretty easy for that one as well. So I'm looking forward to that event. Give back to the community. Thanks, Julie. So the church was very excited that we want to partner with them to do something like that as well. So stick that on there. So if you've got some more gems lying around, obviously you could be a little bit more gem happy. But the one that I haven't got to at the moment, it requires 5 gems. So there's 6 of them. So that's 30 plus 6 in the first one is 36. So how many gems have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 130 gems. I think you'd have enough. I think we're going to have enough that we can go back and be a bit more gem happy. Because you only need 36 and 30, so you only need 66. We're going to have like so many gems left over. I can't do that math in my head right this minute, but so many gems left over. Let's stick some gems on these. Because I like gems. It's so pretty, isn't it, Lisa? $34. It's currently in stock. The other Christmas kit, the gifting tags, it's sold out. It was very popular. And even if you don't make advent calendars or can't see use for advent calendars, I bought a second one, so I'm going to make some cards with it. I've already seen some ladies make some beautiful cards. I just am not that creative tonight to make cards because I was not feeling very well and I only worked half a day. I nearly cancelled this live. I don't know what it was, but I was not feeling very well at all. So thankfully I had a kit just sitting there so that I could still do this, because otherwise I'm like, I've not prepped anything. This is not going to happen. This is when kits are good. Who doesn't like gems? I know, right? And, you know, I've just worked it out. There's 10,000 of them. Well, not really, but close enough. There's enough that you can be a bit more gem happy than the instructions allow. I will have all these little glue dot backings over my desk, which that will get very messy. We can work with 130 gems. I know, right? 130 divided by 24. How much is that? I don't know. I use my phone as my calculator and that's like 4, isn't it? 4, 24, 80, well, not quite 4. But, you know, we can spare a gem or two on some other projects. too many numbers for me. I know. That's what I'm thinking, Julie. Too much for my little head right now. All right, so we've only got one more design to do after this. Excuse me. And then go back and finish the first design. And we're only 40 minutes in with quite a bit of chit chat, so I think we're doing well. After crafting all day, I'm back in my happy place. That's lovely, Julie. All right. So that's those ones done. What a mess. Me and my OCD cleaning is not liking that. That's very messy. But we'll just push that over to the side there for the time being. Now these are all different envelopes, so I've stuffed up. If you're truly following the instructions, then design number 2 should have been on this design, and design number 4 should have been on this design, and 1 and 3 on the other design. So I've stuffed up following the instructions, but no one's gonna know. Only me. And I really don't think it makes that much of a difference. So we'll see. Oh, the next one requires a bow tying with twine. That might not happen. 5 and a bit gem per cut. See, I knew, Kerry, you'd be onto it. That's plenty of gems. The first one uses 6. If you cut that back to 5, you can have 5 on every bloody envelope. Good to go, mate. 1, 2, that's 4, 5, 6. Right. So we can go back. If Vickie stuffed up, so will I. Vickie stuffed up because she was too busy talking and not following instructions. But these kits are there. You can follow instructions if you want, or you can give yourself creative license. So I'm just saying I've given myself creative license. I think the only rule is that you stick your numbers up the right way, right? Otherwise you could be in trouble then. So as long as your numbers are up the right way, I think you're good to go. Number 11. Number 7. Oh, we might need some scissors to trim that because I didn't line that up well. Oh, maybe not this one either. I don't want to cut the envelope because something might fall out of it. Maybe all of them. I think these only just fit. You might want to make sure that you line up on that side because otherwise you get a bit of overhang on this side. I'm just trimming because I can't glue it straight on. Right. Take a bit more care putting that together than I have. So you line up and then you have one less step. Right to the edge. I was lining it up where the envelope kind of, there's a bit so that you have a edge. Don't do that because otherwise you have too much overhang. Okay, so there's all these bits. Now, these go together. Don't worry, I have crooked eyes too. Oh, that's a great idea, Lisa. Scratchies. Even dollar scratchies would fit in there. That would be less expensive. That'd be amazing. Don't know that I want to... That would be all right for us as a family, not for my child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't get any spare pegs either, lady. Oh, yes. No spare pegs. So, you know, some kits we get a lot of spares. This one, not so much. Now, this one, we need 6 bows with this red twine. I don't know why they couldn't give us more of these paper bows. So, I will attempt to tie 6 bows. I think there's going to be 10 ton of this left over because by the look of it, I only need it for the bows because this string is to string it up, that one. So this I only need for the bows. And you obviously don't want it too big because it's only, well, it's a decent sized peg, but you don't want to just see the bow on it. I think that's a great idea, Lisa, with the scratchies, because you could mix it up, right? You could have $2 in one, you could have $1 in another, you could change them up. And even maybe do a $5 one or a folded one over. I don't know how well they scratch after they've been folded. Or you could put a couple of 2s in one if you want to spend a little bit. If you're happy spending a little bit more. It'd be cheaper than Pokemon cards. That's... I'm sure there will be Christmas scratchies. Yes, exactly. And who knows, you could win the big one. One year, well, a couple of years we did it actually. Before we had kids, we used to keep all our gold coins in a jar. And then at Christmas time, we would go and buy scratchies. And I just bought $1 scratchies. And you get them consecutive. 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 more. And like every 4th one, you'd win $2. This was years ago, so I don't know whether it still works, but we'd buy 100 $1 scratchies because like I had $100 in coin. I think the first year I had $144. And every like 4th one, you'd win $2. And then you wouldn't win for a while, and then you'd win like $44. So I kept scratching each week, and all the $2 winnings went back into new scratchies, but when we won $44, I'd take that out. So we went out for dinner one night. One time I won $100 on one, and we kept going back each week, and it lasted until Easter, until we ran out of money. So that was pretty fun, only buying $1 scratchies. I got the idea from one of my friends. They spend $5 on scratchies each week, but they save them and then only scratch them at Christmas time. I can't have a scratchy in my pocket and not scratch it, right? What's the fun in that? So I'm like, no, if I save all my coin and then just buy it all at once, that works. The newsagents was not pleased with me giving them 100 $1 coins because they had to go out the back and do it. So I suggest not doing that. You might have to cash in your coins at the bank first before going and purchasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that was fun. And it lasted to Easter. We did that a couple of years. That first year was the best year that I had out of it. No, I'm not able to save scratchies either, Lisa. Julie. Okay, so these ones have this. Looks like we stick 2 on here. Do we? How many of these things do we have? Oh, were we supposed to stick 2 of them on there? I think I've stuffed up again, ladies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you get 2 of these, but I think you're supposed to put 2 wreaths. Maybe are you supposed to put 2 wreaths back together, back to back? It doesn't say that on the instruction. Oh no, they've laid them on top of each other. I've missed that step. So you've got 2 wreaths on one, because I'm like, we've got so many wreaths left over. Nope, you need 2, not just the 1. So where's my number 1 that I've done? Can pull that off and stick that on there, and then stick. Is that going to stay together? Let's get some seal and do that properly. Put it on this one because that's flat. Concentrate. Read instructions properly is my tip. Well, you wouldn't have noticed that I only had 1 on there. Like I don't know that it actually needs the 2, to be honest. It does fill it out a little bit, but I don't know that you would have gone, oh, that wreath's missing a bit. Had you not done that. All right, so there's number 1 with the 2 wreaths on there. So that's right. Now we stick these 2 wreaths together, or garland pieces, whatever you want to call them. And then this goes over that, like that. So I just don't know how these glue dots are going to work here. We will try and see what happens. Does it say? Oh, it says stick 2 glue dots together to start with and then on top of each other. Right. So there's 1. This is why we've got so many glue dots. Have another one. And then stick this one on there. All right, and then stick this on there. That needs another glue dot on there. Right. Now, that then goes on here. And this has 5 of these gems, sequins on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is the only one that I'm concerned about that might get damaged because it seems a bit flimsy. So if we're using it again and again, just make sure that you store that one properly or flat. Because this greenery is quite fine. And it could get damaged. Okay. So that one goes there. And then another glue dot for this bow. And stick the bow on. And then these gems. Whoops. That one obviously didn't want to go where I wanted it. Just popped off right down to the bottom there. Okay, so that's that one done. That is pretty, isn't it? I like it. A mind of its own, yes. So I have used seal a bit for the bigger pieces rather than using these glue dots, but it does mean that you have got more than sufficient glue dots here in your kit. So if you wish to give this to somebody that may not have adhesive or Stampin' Up adhesive, they can put this together without additional. I suggest they have like a take your pick tool or a pokey tool or something though, because taking the backings off these glue dots is not easy. All right, that one on there. Especially if you have nails. All right, pop that up there. One, two, three, 4, 5. Ta-da! How many more left? Oh, we're only halfway through these ones. I think these ones are the most time-consuming ones that we've put together so far. Maybe it's just me. So I know Julie started her Christmas cards. Has anybody else started their Christmas cards? I usually have a thing that I don't like starting Christmas, anything Christmas, until after my birthday. So now I can start Christmas, but I did make a few Christmas cards on my lives a few weeks ago because I was just so excited to get the product. So I broke my own rule. Have you got many orders, Kerry, for Christmas cards, or are you just making for friends, like to hand out yourself? All right. I do like the second branch with these because it does just fill it out a bit more. I don't know that it makes much of a difference. Megan, oh, you finished yours, Glenda. Nope, I still haven't even got the stamp set yet. What stamp set are you using for your Christmas cards? I need to bling that. I'll bling that later. Making for work and my stand at the newsagents. Oh, that's good. Well, because I sent all my Christmas cards that I made the other day with the Oh Holy Night to my friend overseas, I don't even have too much of a stash to give the school this year. So unless I get a wriggle on, that's not going to happen. They don't expect it, but I like to give them a few to hand out with the hampers that we do. Bling that one. Where's Marie tonight? I haven't seen her, or did I miss her? Oh. All right, we've just got to bling these. And then do we want to go back and finish the first one to make sure that we've done all 6 of each design? Or have we had enough for Vickie tonight? Marie had eye surgery. Oh no. Hope she's doing all right. Kerry? They look like a gnome. They do look a bit like a gnome's beard. Did you answer what stamp set you're doing? Oh, Merry and Bright, the Christmas lights one. Oh. Oh, silly. I've just put these back in the finished kit and wondering why they're falling over, because they're not attached to an envelope. Vickie. Wake up. That's 4, 5. That's better. Okay, so we've just got to finish these ones, which now one of them is going to be a different thing than the other, but one of them's not like the others. Anyway. Oh, maybe we do get one extra because I've already made one of these. So there should only be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, they must be. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. I seem to have an excessive amount. There's 4 designs. There should be 6 of each, but I've already made 6 of one. So I don't know what's going on. Has anyone else bought this kit? How many of you are now going to buy it now that you've seen me put it together? Julie, I'm looking at you. No, but you're going to. So, oh, I can't get that off my finger because my nail is too long. Because my nail lady is arguing with me. All right, how do we do that again? We stuck that. All right, we stick these 2 together. Okay, let's... One. I haven't. No one here except me gets excited for Christmas. We can't even put up the tree because the baby would bark at it all day and probably try to eat it. That's why we put a baby gate up last year, so he couldn't get near the tree. Thinking we'll need the same again this year. And I'm thinking, because I'm going away and the elf can't come, like the elf has to come on the 1st, but the elf can't come unless the tree's up. We don't get home till the 12th. So I'm going to have to put my tree up earlier. And we leave this year on the Saturday after school finishes on the 24th. Did you use 2 of them in the first one? No, I didn't, but I went back and redid it. You might have missed that bit. So I've decided I have to put my tree up the weekend of my retreat, which I never do. I'm one of these people that want it up like the 1st of December, and it goes down sometimes even Christmas Day if I don't have anything Boxing Day. Last year it had to stay up until the day after Boxing Day, which frustrated me because we had people here the day after Boxing Day, so I had to leave it up. But often it is down Christmas night or sometimes Boxing Day. Because for years I had to do, see, now's it too long, I can't type. I had to, Mum celebrated Christmas for like 3 months of the year. She puts it up Melbourne Cup weekend and it didn't go down until like school went back. I don't like Christmas that much. So my sister's already got her tree up. Oh, is this 6 or 9? Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is 9. All right. Trick for new plays. Make sure you get that number right. So that it's the right way. My sister's already got her tree up, has for the last 2 weekends. She's been fluffing it out and decorating it and God knows what. Ugh. I don't have time for that. Do you ladies stick your tree up like super early or 1st of December like normal people? The only thing I'm not liking about this is these backings of these glue dots, because they're making a mess everywhere. Up the 1st, down the 1st. Yeah, I'm down Christmas Day most times. If I can help it. I'm with you, Megan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mum's influence, do you think? Yes, for sure. Oh, but Tara is just as obsessed with Christmases. She is. Whereas me, not so much. It's better with Hunter. Like, I enjoyed the Christmases that we had with Brayden when we got to play that, but we only had Brayden every 2nd year. So some years I didn't even put up a tree if he wasn't coming down. I didn't see the point. Now I'll have a tree with Hunter, but I think we'll get to a stage where we, unless he's going to put it up, like I hate pulling it, like I hate putting too much effort in, because then you got to pull it all down, and I'm the one that's got to pull it down. No one else wants to help pull it down. Hunter only wants to put it up for a little bit, and then he puts a couple of decorations on, and then he's over it. So you're left doing that then too. Julie was always after Halloween. Yeah, weekend of Melbourne Cup. She puts it up. So hers will go up this weekend. Tara's is already up. Put one down there. There are so many bling things left over, ladies. So, you know, you can go a bit crazy with the bling. On the other ones where I only put one, you can go back and add a few more, because we've got more than enough. All right, that's that. So that was 10 or 13. So we've got like 36 gems left. Or more. And just pop these on. And we are nearly done. Now take the backings off. Pop that on there. These are very cute. Very, very cute. Pop Put that one there. Okay, 2 more. Great, for whatever you want to make. Yes, they will be. I've seen so many nice cards made out of these as well. So if you don't want them, and that's why I decided I wanted 2 kits, because I knew I'd want to make it as the advent calendar and then one into different projects. So we have this many glue dots left, this many gems or sequins, whatever you want to call them, and I even have this many dimensionals left. I have quite a bit of ribbon. My bows, I think, are more than sufficient, so there's a bit of that. Now, this twine is what we use to stick everything on for the advent calendar, so I haven't opened that yet because we're not ready for that. But pop this to the side, and then we have got our designs. There. What do they go on to? You have, I'll show you in a second, all the different designs there. And we've got 3 more here. So they go onto this twine, and then you hang the twine up somehow on your wall or something, is the idea behind it. But you know what you could do, which I have seen, is you could get a shadow box and hang the twine in there, but I don't think 24 of them are going to fit in one shadow box because they're quite big. But this is pretty good. So they just hang on the string like this, Megan. So they've got it hanging on 3 bits of string. And that's what that's for. But that's the kit. So it's $34 and you get everything. There is no spares. So in most of the kits that we put together, there is often spares. There's no... A corkboard would work amazing, Megan, yes. And pin it into that, because that would be... Because I don't know how you would stick it to a wall, right? And depending on the contents that you stuck in your envelopes, it might get a bit heavy and pull away from the wall. So that would be painful. But we'll just hang on one long string along the wall. Yes, you could put them on your curtains or your blinds. Oh, see, you ladies come up with lots of ideas on how to put them up. But I did like Lisa's idea of the scratchies in there, because they would fit really nicely in there and be flat. Because I did try chocolate. Now I just had, for those that might be a bit late joining, I used this Aldi chocolate. And if we just use this one on top here, it's flat, not flat enough, because it does bulk it up a bit. And it's not quite like, you could, but then you might struggle to get the peg around. And in Queensland, December, that peg is going to squash that chocolate and melt that there, because it's on there. So it does fit over it, but that's might be a bit too big. The Fairy Friends might be a bit thinner, so that might be a bit better, but I think they're just as long. So either like little flat chocolates, which I don't know whether you can get anything like that. I was thinking Pokemon cards. Lisa came up with scratchies. Gift cards fit in there nicely. I've got this gift card that I had, well, this old Flybuys card, which fits in here, and it's the same as a gift card. But that could get costly, sticking gift cards in each of these envelopes. So perhaps not. Movie tickets might fit, like if you want to do movie vouchers or something. But great idea. I think a bit of fun. And then I've got a second kit ready to go that I can make some cards out of, because these are quite nice pieces as well. So thank you everyone for joining me. Hope you had fun watching me put together. Chocolate coins would go well. That's right, Kerry, because they'd be low enough down the bottom, so they'd fit in there well. And it is $34 if you're interested in the kit. And then don't forget about any orders placed between now and the end of the month. You get one of these in your thank you gift next month when I post them out. And who knows what you could win in my little scratchies that I made. So thank you everyone for your support, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.